Have you ever thought, another day, I didn't use algebra, or why do we need to learn spelling? We have computers. A lot of times, what happens in school doesn't connect with what's happening in life. We learn best when things make sense, and this is one of the secrets of how to supercharge your child's learning. Are you taking advantage of some of the biggest learning opportunities? No, I am not talking about extra worksheets, extracurriculars, or tutoring. I'm talking about the things that will connect the theoretical with the practical in your child's life. Hi, and welcome to Learning Life. Now, as a mum, one of my favorite things to do is to turn everyday moments into learning opportunities. It's great. But between laundry, meals, errands, and maybe 5 minutes apiece, if we're lucky, it can feel impossible to add extra learning into our day. But we don't have to, because learning doesn't have to look like worksheets or sit-down lessons. It can happen in the middle of everyday life while you're driving, cooking, shopping, or even waiting in line. There, you can make meaningful connections. The mindset shift. We need to change how we see learning. Kids don't just learn when we're teaching. They're learning all the time. Through questions, through play, through watching us. My children watch me. I know that they watch me reading, they watch me cleaning, but we'll get that follow through. I know we will. But instead of thinking, okay, how do I fit school into this? We can ask, how can I make what's already happening more meaningful? It's not about doing more. It's about noticing the opportunities that are already there. Grocery store learning. Have I mentioned this before? Have I? Oh, yes, because the grocery store is a veritable treasure trove of learning opportunities. There's so much learning packed in there if we just slow down a little. You can talk about prices, weights, and numbers. These apples are $1.29 a pound. What will 3 pounds cost? Or we have $15 to spend. How do we make sure we don't go over? That's math, budgeting, problem solving, algebra. See, you do use it. It's easy to give your kids a high five when they work it out in the store. And it's easy to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. It's not just math. They're in the store. It's also reading, critical thinking, and so much more. And it feels natural because it's happening in the real world. Kitchen conversations. Another ultimate learning zone, the kitchen. Reading a recipe, that's literacy. Language arts, measuring ingredients, math. Watching something boil or bake, hello, science. And when something goes wrong, because let's face it, something always goes wrong, you've got a chance to talk about cause and effect or how to handle frustration. You're teaching resilience without even realizing it. Outdoor adventures. Let's head outside. Nature is full of curiosity triggers. Let your kids explore and ask questions like, why is the sky orange at sunset? Why do ants walk in a line? You don't even need to know the answers. Look them up together. You're showing them how to learn and just not, this is what you learn. And that's huge. Everyday conversations. Honestly, even the small stuff counts. In the car, at bedtime, while you're folding laundry, talk about their thoughts. Ask, What made you curious today? Or what's something new you learned this week? That back and forth, it builds language and confidence and connection. It reminds your kids that their thoughts and ideas matter. So here's the big takeaway. Learning doesn't have to be separate from life. The world is your classroom, and you're already doing more teaching than you realize. You don't need fancy materials or perfect structure. You just need curiosity, conversation, and a little bit of presence in those everyday moments. So, the next time you're making dinner or running errands, take a deep breath, look around and remember, this is learning. You've got this. Well, thank you for joining in this learning life. You can check out my website for other resources. Want some outdoor adventures? Try some scavenger hunts. And crafts are fun to do together. Get talking. Here's a fun one that I like to do with my girls. And want to learn how to homeschool? Check out my course below. Don't forget, you're always welcome at learningthis.life.